Hi, my name's Dr. Sam Jones and I own My Local Vet. Let me take you on a little tour. So this is reception and it's a large space, and we did that on purpose so that we can have multiple patients with plenty of space for them around them to feel comfortable. We've got the dog scales here, which are sunken into the floor, and it can be very daunting for dogs sometimes to have to step up, and this just makes it much easier for them to stand on the scale so we can get their weight. This is our dedicated feline consulting room, and it comes equipped with a pheromone diffuser that releases pheromone into the space, and that tends to make cats feel much more relaxed and comfortable in the consult room. We also added extra insulation so that it can be soundproofed and they won't hear dogs that might be barking in the rest of the hospital. We've got our nice little cat castle here. A lot of cats feel more comfortable when they're up high, and so when we invite clients into this room, we often encourage them to let the cat just explore the room, and many cats will jump up here so they feel nice and safe. We actually also have a dedicated entrance for cats, and so that's so our feline patients can come through their very own doorway, come into their own waiting area, and they shouldn't have to see any dogs at all. And then they can come into this little sort of holding bay here where their cat carrier can be securely placed, and they won't see other cats or other dogs, and that often makes them feel a lot more comfortable as well. This is one of our dog consulting rooms. We have 3 consulting rooms that are just for dogs, 2 this size, and we have an extra large consulting room as well for giant breed dogs or for clients that might have 2 or more dogs. Each consulting room comes equipped with a vaccination fridge, so the veterinarian doesn't have to leave the space to go and get vaccines and that sort of thing, and plenty of treats. That's the most important thing as far as the dogs are concerned. If there's enough treats, well, then they're happy. Coming out the back of the dog consulting rooms, we have the pharmacy, and we have everything that we need to medicate our patients in our pharmacy, both on the shelf and refrigerated medications. And we also have our laboratory over here as well. This lab's fully equipped with everything we need to diagnose disease in-house. These machines are state of the art. We get answers within about 30 minutes, which is wonderful. It helps us with our decision making, and that will guide how we treat our patients. Through here we have what we call the treatment room, and the treatment room is like the central hub of a veterinary practice. So this is where we would typically get patients ready for surgery. We would place their IV cannula here, collect a blood sample here. When they're ready for their procedure, we would anaesthetize them and clip up the area further where we need to disinfect their skin, ready for theatre. Once they're ready to be transferred to theatre, we'll take them through to our surgical theatre. As you can see, 2 really large theatre lights which give us great visibility for doing surgery. This is where we might do a sterile surgery like a desexing procedure or intra-abdominal surgery. We also offer orthopedic surgery here, and we have visiting orthopedic surgeons come and perform those surgeries. So the orthopedic surgeon can actually see the bones that they're drilling into on the screen whilst they're performing surgery on the table here. This is a towel warmer. We actually purchased this from a human hospital, and so just like in human hospital, when you come out of a day procedure or something like that, they'll put a warm blanket around you. Well, we do exactly the same thing with our patients, and we have plenty of warm towels ready to go. This is our recovery ward for patients when they are in recovery from having had an anaesthetic, so we can keep a close eye on them during that recovery process. Through here is our large dog ward. So you can see we've got 2 large dog runs where large dogs can relax. If we have a dog that's particularly barky, well, we can give them something to reduce anxiety, and also we can kind of close the door so they won't be stimulated by other dogs, and that's soundproofed as well. This is our radiology suite. So this is where we take all our x-rays. We can move this bench around so we don't have to move the patient. They're digital x-rays, so we get them straight away. It's often heartbreaking for clients when they eventually have to say goodbye to their pet. The Sunset Room offers complete privacy and a cosy environment to facilitate an intimate and peaceful goodbye. On behalf of everyone at My Local Vet, and we look forward to meeting you and your furry loved ones when you pop in for a visit.